But what I want to really point out, that I want us to capture, is this reality. Even though they're not all knowing, not all powerful, all present, what they have is an awareness not only of the finished work of God, but because since the beginning of time with man, they know, they have a really acute awareness of the propensities, the patterns, the behaviors of mankind. For example, I've always talked about, having lived all the years that I've lived. Now understand, the devil's been around since the beginning of time, and demons have been around since the beginning of time. So they've watched man from one generation to another, to another, to another, and so on throughout time. Well, in my short time, I have observed, I have watched. I always taught about highlighting and circling experiences so that you are now familiar with the spirit of that someone who has the spirit of bitterness, someone who has the spirit of anger, someone who has the spirit of unforgiveness, resentment, and so on. And what I mean by the familiarity is that a bitter person perceives and sees everything from a bitter perspective. They're going to view everything from that bitter root. Just like a person with the spirit of offense, they will also perceive everything from a place of offense. So you can say, for example, I said to her, "Hello, how are you doing?" Well, she already had come in a place of defense. She was all ready to defend her position. So when I said, "Hello, how are you doing?" I'll never forget, she paused, looked up kind of into her head, and was thinking how to respond, or was trying to decipher, what did I mean by that? Same thing with somebody with the spirit of offense. They will hear things. You can say hi to them, and they're now going to try to figure out how to digest or how to decipher, what did you mean by that? Are you trying to say I've had a bad day other days? Are you trying to say that something's always wrong with me? That ain't what you said, but that's how they see it because of the spirit of offense. Let me say it again. A person who is bitter perceives everything from a bitter place. A person who has a spirit of offense perceives everything from the place of offense. And so the enemy has learned these patterns of behavior, these propensities, these behaviors that are displayed from studying and watching mankind. And in my, 59 years, I'll be 60 in a couple of months, but in my 59 years, I've also studied and seen some patterns. So what do you think the devil has identified throughout the course of time with mankind?